So this is nothing but a conditional operator. Let's move ahead with the loop now. So when we need to perform any action repeatedly or multiple times, in that case, we use loop. So for an example, we want to loop or we want to perform some action when certain condition remains true. In that case, we have three options in loop. One is while loop, another one is do while, and the third one is loop at internal table. So first check how while loop works. So for using the while loops, let's skip two lines on the output screen, and we can define a variable here. But yeah, before that, we'll check the syntax. So just write while, then within while and end while, we need to write our logic. So while, let's say, for example, A is greater than B. And inside this, we can write our logic. So let's define a variable. So let's data, and we say it counter. And we will check if counter is less than 5, then write the counter value. And we need to initialize the counter value as well. So the first value is 1. Let's activate it. Let's execute it. So you will see the current program is in execution state. A busy signal is popping on the screen. So why the output screen is not coming? Because we have not ended this while with a condition. The counter is 1. Yes, it is less than 5. And it is writing on the screen, but we are not terminating, we are not giving any condition to increase or decrease the counter. Or in other words, we can say we have not written any condition to exit from the loop. That is why it went for a runtime. So let's go back. We'll go to the same T code SE38. We'll change this. Then inside loop, we need to add or decrease or increase the counter. So let's add 1 to counter. Let's see how it works now. So yes, we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 because for the very first iteration, the counter was 1 and 1 is written. In second iteration, 1 is added to 1, that is 2. Then again, 2 is less than 5. Yes, 2 is displayed on the screen. Then add 1 to 2. It becomes 3. 3 is less than 5. Yes, it is displayed. Then 1, 2, 3, that is 4. It is displayed on the output screen. After adding 1 more, then it became 5. 5 is not less than 5. So it got terminated and the output screen got displayed on the screen. So this is a while loop. So never forget to write any type of exit condition in while loop. Otherwise, it will go for endless loop and it will consume all the memory of ABAP, and at the end or after few minutes, it will show a done. Just now, 1-2 minutes back, we have seen that. So this is one type of loop. The second type is do while. So this is also used to check for multiple tasks. So we write it like, or we can say do loop.
Mohan,
Yes, Sarshana.
should we consider anything related to memory concept? Like in this case, when we open SE38, the program names are stored, right?
Yeah.
So is that the memory you are telling when we are not giving counter related
Okay.
condition?
No, this is so you mean to say when we enter here.
Yeah,
Okay. So this memory you are saying about it.
yeah, right.
No, this is not a memory. This is whenever in the SAP, whenever you have a IO box, that is input box, then if you have entered previously, then on click of backspace, these values will be appeared. So this is not having any impact on ABAP memory or SAP memory. I'm talking about the memory, what is consumed by the resource while executing any transaction code or any configuration related data. So in that case, if the in this case in while loop, it is just busy in printing this value. It will go here. Yeah, without this condition, in while loop, it was busy with printing the variable on the screen, and all the resources got consumed writing this variable on the screen, and without any condition, it didn't know when to stop it. So that is why it went for a dump. So we are talking about this memory, a BAP runtime.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So for do loop, when we are sure about how many numbers it will run, then we write do loops. So we can write do how many times. Let's say we want it to do it perform 3 times. So in that case, we write our logic. So just writing hello. So in this case, there is no need to write any exit condition because we have written do 3 times. So let's execute this. So yeah, 3 times hello is written on the screen. But for while loop, we need to write one exit condition. Okay. So now we'll move ahead with the some of the keywords, that is check, exit statement inside loop, so that we can control the behavior of loop. So let's check. The third one is loop at internal table, that will be covered once internal table will be covered. Just a minute.
Hello. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
No, no, there was a network issue, so it
Okay, okay.
disconnected this one.
Okay.
I hope you can see the screen.
Yeah, now I can
Yeah,
see.
yeah, okay. So now we'll check with some of the check statements what we are using, what we use in loop statement, whether it's while, do while, or loop statement. So we will write a check here. So let's take example of do loop here. So we are writing do 10 times and we will write SY index. What is SY index? So since it starts with SY, that means system variable, and index, it will show the counter of the loop here. So let's see how it works, SY index. So on execution, we can say SY index starts from 1, it went 2, 3, 4, and ended with 10. That means for each iteration in the do loop, the SY index is automatically increased by 1. So this is a system variable. Let's double click on this and what its definition says. So this says it's a ABAP system field and it is a loop index. So whenever we need to check any value depending on the index in loop, whether it's do loop or while loop, we use SY index here. So let's check. We are interested in printing this SY index when index less than 5. So let's see what is the behavior of this condition. So on click of F8, we can see only 4 values. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 is printed. Why? Because for index 1, 2, 3, and 4, this condition is true. So when the condition is true, it went ahead and it executed line number 103. But when in the next iteration it became 5, this condition got false and it exited from the loop. So it came here. So here nothing is there. So it went to the screen and printed out. So we can control the behavior of some logics using the check state. Similarly, as check, we have exit. So here skip to exit and we'll write index, but yeah, here we will write a condition. So if we can check SY index less than 5, then write this or else exit. In case of 5, let it write 7. Okay, we got some error. So what is the error says? So in line number 117, dot is expected after exit. Let's double click on this. Okay, after exit, we have not written a period sign here. So we have encountered here. Let's try to activate. Then we'll fix the other error. Okay, so now this is activated. We don't have any error. So let's execute it. So yeah, the output screen shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10 is not printed. Why? Because it is checking for the index less than 7. Till 6 it got printed, but yeah, when it becomes 7, it went false and it exited from the end loop. So this is the second keyword, that is exit, as similar to check statement. Now we have one more condition as continue. So exit is used to exit from the current iteration and it exit from the loop, but continue is used to continue the same iteration in the loop. So the counter will not be increased, or we can say here in check statement, when it got failed, it didn't execute this one. But in continue, it will go back again to the iterator. It will check the condition and it will re-execute. So that is a behavior of continue here. So let's check how it works. So we will write the same, do 10 times, and we will check if psi index equal to 5, then we will continue it, or else we will write psi index. We have not given any skip condition here. So as an output for continue, we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is missing, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So why 5 is missing here? So we'll go back, we'll see our condition here. So we can see it is written if index is 5, just continue. Do not do anything. Continue. That means it will go to the top of the loop declaration. The index will be increased by 1 and again this condition will be checked. So if we writing in continue, it will not go ahead and check for anything else. Instead, it will go back to the loop declaration and the loop counter will be increased by 1 and after that the condition will be checked and the rest of the process will be same as the loop behavior. So this is regarding loop and control statement inside loop. So please let me know if you have any type of doubts regarding these topics.